Chris, can you talk a little bit about all the different kinds of visas that you might be on that would qualify for an adjustment of status green card? So Jennifer spoke about if you're on an H-1 visa, a non-immigrant work visa. What are the other kinds of visas that a nurse might be on that would qualify for the adjustment of status?
Yeah, so if you remember, Tanya, I was talking about that there's all these visas from A1 down to almost the end of the alphabet. Almost every one of them can qualify for an adjustment of status. There's a tiny handful of them that are pretty rare that don't qualify for the adjustment of status in the broadest sense. However, in the specific sense, an adjustment of status process is legally one of the more complex processes that we undertake at the law firm for the most, in employment-based work anyway. And it's because, and Jennifer hinted at this, we have to make sure that you are legally present and you haven't been violating your status. And so that's why it's important to bring in an attorney who's experienced with the adjustment of status process to make sure. But in the broadest sense, most non-immigrant statuses will qualify for the adjustment of status, and the employment-based green cards, which is the ones that the nurses are almost always going to go through, unless maybe they're marrying a U.S. citizen, even have a little more liberal. They're a little more liberal. You can actually even have some small times that you have not been maintaining your status or out of status. Again, it's a little bit of a complicated matter. I don't think this is probably a good forum for it, but I do think the adjustment of status is definitely not something that most nurses are going to undertake on their own.
Okay, good. So you've got to get experts like the panel here to help with an adjustment of status case.